Hey YouTube, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Cked coming to you guys with another YouTube video. So today, I'm going to keep touching on the topic of fights because when my hair wrapped up like this, I feel like Harriet Tubman. And what did Harriet Tubman do? She fought for our motherfucking freedom real hard. So I just want to talk about the times that I had to fight for my fucking freedom, literally. Stay tuned to this video, like this video, subscribe to this video, and leave a comment on this video. Let me know what time you saw this video. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know something. Just be there. Be there. Be there. Let's hop right in. So y'all don't mind the AC in the back because it's hot. It's hot in Dallas. Hot. But y'all, we're gonna talk about this time that my cousin got me into a fight. She got me into a fight, she got me snuck, and she got my eye blacked. But I love her. I do love her. I miss her too. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. This is how that happened. So y'all, I just turned 16, literally 4 days before this fight. But I was having a birthday party on this exact day because it was a Saturday and we had school and stuff. But this is the the beginning of our fall break. So, oh, excuse me. So, during this fall break, you feel me? I'm like, let me throw me a little birthday party. The birthday party was lit, y'all. I'm gonna throw some clips in from the birthday party because we was lit as fuck. I was spinning around on a pole, doing a splits. Mind you, I'm hired a DJ. We was in my basement. We turned that bitch out. We had all my friends there. We had professional pictures taken and everything. Like, it was lit as fuck for my little 16th birthday. Like, my mama and them definitely went out for me. I can say that. Just for this to be how the night ended. So, we having our little party or whatever. I didn't smoke or drink at that age, so I was chilling. I had my friends over, we was in the basement, we was lit as fuck, we had the music turned, and we was popping, rocking, you feel me? So, at the end of the night, my cousin spent the night, my best friend at the time, her name was Carjanae, and she spent the night. Who else was there? And my sister. And it was just us four there. We cleaned up the party or whatever, and then we was like, fuck it, it's like 12 o'clock at night, let's go outside. Mama at the club, we here home alone, let's go outside. So we head outside and we just walking around. Mind you, I stayed in the house at this time, and we were just walking around in the housing complex, and then we was like, fuck it, let's go across the street to these apartments. In the apartments, you know, they be having parks and stuff. Mind you, my housing complex had a park, but we stay right across the street from the park. But you know, we want to be outside. It feel good outside. Let's go outside. So what happened? What was I at? We went to these apartment Pangeas. When we went to Pangea apartments, I'm like, okay, cool. There ain't nobody outside. It's a nice morale out here. Let's just walk, take some videos for Snap. Y'all know how you do when you're a kid. And we just walking through. So out of nowhere, my cousin, she dipped off. But I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't checking for her because I didn't even know that she dipped off. But I did hear boom, 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 boom. I'm looking around like, what the fuck was that? Mind y'all, that's when I started trying to pay attention to like who are around me, and it's just me, my sister, and Carjanae. So I'm like, where the fuck is my cousin? This bitch come darting past us. I mean, she's sprinting, full blown sprinting. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck is, like, what's going on? So we started running trying to catch up to her. This bitch dipped behind a building. We still running trying to catch up to the building she dipped behind, but when we turned around, it's like 12 kids, like little kids, like literally 12 of them running past us or whatever. I mean, running after us. And it's like maybe like 5 adults, 5 like big people in this crowd of people. So I'm looking like, what the fuck happened? And I'm running really to catch up to my cousin still to, what the fuck happened? We ended up, somehow we all three ended up splitting up. Like, well, me, I stayed with my sister because one thing about it, ain't no bitch gonna touch my sister. Don't give a fuck what the fuck going on. Nobody's gonna touch my sister. So I stay with my sister. We are looking for Imani, my cousin. How Carjanae got by herself, I have no fucking clue, y'all. I don't know how she ended up by herself. But I remember her calling me like, they followed me over here. They talking about they finna beat my ass if they don't take me to the, if I don't take them to the dude who knocked on a door or whatever. Where the fuck are y'all at? I'm not about to have them jump me. She said, I'll fight one-on-one with any of these bitches, but I'm not about to have them jump me. I'm like, you're not gonna get jumped, bitch. Here we come, here we come. So all I know is we on the phone trying to figure out where each other is at, but I just remember walking out onto like the main street of the apartments and busting a left, and boom, I seen her being followed by a fucking barrage of people, and it's just me and my sister still. So I'm walking up to her with these people behind them, and this is where everything pop off. Like, so mind you, when we meet up at, it's like a big old parking lot, but we at the front of the parking lot. So we like on the by the main street, like where you first turn into the parking lot. So you know, I got my friend and we're walking away from these people because we don't know y'all. Ew, weird. And mind you, my cousin is still not around. She's still not around. So we like, what the fuck going on? So Carjanae telling me like, they said somebody banged on the door. Somebody banged on the door. I'm like, that's what the big booms was. And I'm like, let me find out. It was Imani, dumbass. So we still, mind you, nobody from the group has come with us at this point because we just got together and we're walking away from them. Like, we're not running. We're not doing none of that. We're walking away from them. So, because mind you, we tired. We done ran far as fucking to these apartments. We tired. We're going to walk our way out. So we're walking or whatever. And that's when this this tall dude walk up on me. He was light skinned, y'all. He was fine as hell. Like, he was fine. He had curly hair, light eyes. He was sexy as fuck. But he was like pressing me. He like,
why the fuck you banging on my door this time of night? Woo.
I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
He said, why the fuck was you running? Why the fuck was y'all running?
I'm like, nigga, we saw somebody run past us. We started running because I heard the booms. And if somebody come off running, yeah, I'm gonna run. That's exactly what I told his ass. And he like,
he said, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense to me. You lying. You lying. They said it was a nigga. They said it was a nigga.
Mind y'all, my cousin is a stud. And she always had her hair in braids when we was kids or whatever. So, of course, she gonna look like a nigga. Then, she my cousin. We look alike. So, yeah, you're gonna think it's me, but it's not. If you really look at the builds of the nigga and the girl, she's skinny as fuck. I'm fat. I'm thick. Anyways, he pressing me all in my face, y'all, like all in my face. Mind y'all, I'm thinking to myself, like, I do not want to fight him. He is so cute. He is so cute. I do not want to fight him. I'm like, I really hope he dial it down. So then he asked me how old I was. I'm like, I'm 15. You know, tell him I'm 15. And he like, oh, you better be lucky too. I was gonna fire off in your ass if you would have told me he was older. Da, 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 da. I'm like, cool. He must be an adult. He must be older. So my cousin finally popped the fuck up with her motherfucking ass, and she started talking to the big girl. Mind you, this is only a few adults. It was big girl, dude I fought, and bonnet girl. And dude I fought, his name Adrian. So Adrian, if you see this, fuck you, because you did not have to put your hands on me. I don't care. Yeah, bonnet girl, fuck you too, because you jumped in, ho. And Imani was talking to a big girl, and basically like they was diluting the situation. So then that's when Imani ended up asking her. I just remember her asking her like, okay, so how do we get out of here? So that's when the big girl was like, yo, walk down that sidewalk and it just take you straight out. You just keep walking all the way down there and take you straight out or whatever. We like, cool, bet. Mind y'all, we started off at the front of the fucking parking lot, but we were on the other side. The sidewalk she had us going down was on the other side of the parking lot, going up the sidewalk. So cool little, go across the parking lot, get on the sidewalk, head out. Y'all, I take a step off this step. Mind y'all, dude, he's in a group or whatever, but he's not like in my face. So we cool. We walk in, we make it literally as soon as my foot touched the other fucking side of the parking lot. As soon as my foot touched that other part that's supposed to connect us to the motherfucking step, boom! I mean, just boom! The only one time though. And I just remember, I dropped, y'all. I dropped my phone. I had two phones at the time. Both my phones fell out of my pocket. I had on Crocs and socks. I mean, I said Crocs. I had on Nike slides and socks. Nike slides flew across the street. Like, nigga knocked the Mario coins out my motherfucking ass. So, I just remember literally, like, getting hit, but, like, landing like that to where I'm looking up. And he's pulling up his pants, you know, pulling up his pants to square up with me or whatever to basically come and clean me up. Y'all, he was coming to clean me up. So basically, I heard and jumped up. Because y'all know, at this point, I'm 16. I done been into some scuffles. Bitch, you're not going to knock me. If you don't knock me out, you're going to fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that one hit don't quit me, you're going to fight me. So when I hurry up and get on my feet, I just remember him like swinging. I dug down and grabbed him. And I tried to like wrestle him to the floor. I'm still a big dude at this age. So you feel me? I'm like maybe 250. I'm going to say I'm 250. cool, probably like 5'6", so you know that weight sitting heavy on me. So I'm trying to bear hug him to the ground. He like punching in my back, elbowing in my back. I feel it, but I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. So I'm unsuccessful. I'm unsuccessful at dropping him to the ground. So I just remember having to like push him, and when I pushed him, he kind of like stumbled a bit, which was cool because hands quick. Pushed him, boom, quick little stick. And when I stuck it, he kind of like stumbled a bit. Now, I'm not going to say I put him in a trance. I didn't knock him out like that. But like, he just was caught off guard because the whole time I never hit him. And he's like, okay, this little nigga pack us a power. Because I'm 16 for real. So we really, because I ended up finding out he was 19. I ended up finding out he was 19. So, bro, we really kind of there. So, boom, cracking. That's when he kind of stumbled a little bit. That's when I make the move to, boom, I dropped him. And when I dropped him, my head hit the little, you know, the little curb stoppers. Where you know what I'm talking about. My head hit the curb stopper and hit the back of him hit the curb stopper. Oh, my motherfucking head was ringing so bad, y'all. But I remember just getting on top of him and bing, 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 bing. Mind you, half of his body is on top of the little the car stopper and you from going over the curb thing. Half of him is on that, and I'm eating. And then that's when big girl came. The big girl came and she pulled me. She was pulling on me, but she didn't pull me off of him because I had my legs like wrapped around him. Literally, like when she pulled me, I kind of came to the side, and he like trying to get up, of course, because I'm getting off of him a little bit. So when he tried to get up, I like wrapped my leg around him underneath, and then my other leg on top, and I like locked. And I'm still, And the next thing I know, I see my cousin come, and she like grabbed big girl up. Like I literally see her like wrap her hands in her shirt like that, and she like push her. She like, Mind you, my cousin little. She was little, skinny, and that was a big bitch. And my cousin literally get off of him, and was pushing her ass back. I'm like, period, get her off of me. But by her pushing her and the big girl not getting off of me, she ended up pulling us to the side. Mind you, I got my legs locked on, bro. So we just, He throwing hands, I'm throwing hands, we throwing hands, I'm throwing hands too. So that's when Bonnie girl ended up jumping in. She started sticking me, bing, 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 bing. I'm, trying to hit both, but I still got my legs in like a scissor lock on him. Like when I say I got my legs in like a scissor lock on him, like I literally can feel his rib cage on my legs. Like I'm not letting you up, bro. No, you're not getting free of me. So that's when Carjanae started fighting Bonnie girl. So you feel me? When she started doing that, I got back on top. And I like, I wanted to end the fight. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm fat. I can't keep going like this. Like, so I'm getting up off of him. I just remember like just stomping him in his head, hitting him in his head, like stomping him in his head. So we walking off from the host. Walking. My best friend Carjanae, she was mad. She was like, I didn't even get that bitch. I wanted to get that bitch. So then she's going off. She's like, look at your fucking eye. Look at your fucking eye. Y'all, look at my fucking eye. That shit was crazy. So that's what I'm like, oh my God. But at the time, I didn't see my eye. I didn't feel my eye. I could see just fine. And then I wasn't hurting. But my adrenaline was rushing or whatever. So Carjanae, she was so mad at my eye. That bitch, she seen the stop sign. She bing, 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 bing. Mind you, the little stop signs was on them little green wire things. That motherfucker started going further. And then 2 weeks later, dog, when I came back, the stop sign was completely gone. That's how dinked up and damaged that motherfucker was. Unless somebody hit it, too. But she tore that motherfucker stop sign up. That's how mad she was. And then we got back to the house, and I was finally able to see my eye. But my eye wasn't that bad. And when I say for a long time, my eye was black for a long time. I guarantee. I was black for like 6 months. Swear to God. That nigga hit me so fucking hard. My eye was black for like 6 months. That happened in October. I have videos of me in like March, and my eye was still black. Like, bro. It wasn't swollen, but it was still black. Like, underneath, like... Yeah, I even went to the hospital. Mama took me to the hospital because what I told my mama happened was, I told her we was playing tag in the house and I had my socks on, and because we had carpet and floor upstairs, basically told her I slid into the stove and hit my eye, and she was just like, that looked too bad. It looked too deep. We need to go to the hospital to make sure you didn't fracture your face or anything like that. So basically we went back up there, and they basically was like, it's not a fracture, it's just a very bad bone bruise. And when I heard it, I was so mad because I'm like, bitch, this nigga would never have bruised my bone over somebody else knocking on his door. Like, it was so corny. Like, that one didn't even start. Like, that one didn't even have nothing to do with me. That wasn't my fight. Like, and you done bruised my eye. But then, y'all, this is the crazy thing about this fight. So, mind you, I worked at White Castle at this age, and I was working at the White Castle down the street from my house on West 38th Street. And I was working front. I was working, ringing up the customers that was coming into the lobby or whatever, and, you know, doing fries. So, these people came in. I'm like, these bitches look familiar. But, you know, nonetheless, I don't know where, I can't remember where I knew them from at that time. Mind you, this is like 3 months after the fight. My eye is still black. Like 3 months after the fight. That's what I'm telling y'all. My eye is still black. So, we come into the store. They come into the store. I'm checking them up or whatever. And that's when she was like, the girl, she didn't have a bonnet on at this time, but it was Bonnet Girl. And she was looking at me or whatever, like, she looked at me, she like, you look familiar. I'm like, you know what? I was gonna say the same thing about y'all. Like, y'all look familiar. And that's when the fat girl was like, yeah, he the one who fought Adrian. And she was sticking her card into the, like, she was paying for the food. And she was like, yeah, he the one who fought Adrian. And stuck her card into the thing. I'm like, I didn't fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't fight nobody named Adrian. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't put my hands on people or whatever. Because I really don't fight people. So, I was confused as to, like, that. I'm sure that's not the reason we know each other. Because the people I fought were complete strangers. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, Pangea was right across the street from my house. We were right down the street from my job. So, you know what I'm saying? 2 + 2 = 4. So, she like, yes, you are the one who fought Adrian, blah, 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 blah. So that's when she said, that's why your eye is black. And when she says that's why your eye is black, I feel like she was kind of just telling me, like, he was the one who did it. But I felt offended. Like, bitch, okay, and my eye is black? Like, you know, like, that's literally how I took it. Like, and? I said, like, bitch, I don't even, like, that pissed me off. So then me and them ended up getting into it because, bitch, don't say my eye is black like that. Like I didn't give a fight back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do my shit back. Bitch, don't just come in here trying to blast like he beat my ass. So, she like, what? Ah. So that's when Bonnie Girl was like, you doing all this rapping here in the car right now. You doing all this rapping here in the car right now. I don't give a fuck. Bring it back. So, I remember turning to my manager, her name Ikea, and she was 18 at the time, and she just became a manager. But I turned to her, and I was like, if I fight him in here, are you going to fire me? You going to write me up? She said, I ain't going to say shit. If they watch the cameras and they see it happen or whatever, then that's just that. But as far as me reporting you, I ain't going to say shit. I'm like, bet, because I'm finna fuck them up in here. Like, the fuck? Like, I was being cool because I let you sneak me, but this time we going to get our fair one up. Yeah, bitch, we finna run it. So, that's also when I found out he was 19 when they came to White Castle and they started popping their shit about me fighting him or whatever. That's when she was like, yeah, I thought you was 15. I thought you was 15. How the fuck you work at White Castle if you 15? That's why you got your ass whooped by a 19-year-old. I'm like, bitch, I'm 16. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you bitches not making it no better for yourself. 4-year difference, 3-year difference. I'm still working with you 10 toes or not. Y'all, the midst of me and the big girl arguing, Bonnie Girl bring dude into the store. Tall, light skin, sexy as fuck. But motherfucking lip droop, cut in the eye, like cut on the face. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I was looking at my boy, what the fuck happened to him? Like, so that's what I said, so that's what he do. He's go around fighting people. Why the fuck his face all beat up? They like, nigga, that's from y'all fight. I'm like, ow. So what the fuck? That's why y'all mad? That's why y'all mad? Because the little 15-year-old scraped you up. Yeah, I left my mark on him. And then the thing about it is, even when I don't want to fight, I'm still going to fight. Like, I was just that. It was just, like, that situation to me was really crazy because, like, to this day, my mama don't know that that's what happened to my eye. Like, that, yeah, me and him didn't fought, and I didn't even know him. But okay, so when he came into White Castle, he wasn't on no type of time. Like, when I say he was on no type of time, he was on no type of time. Like, no big dogging. He didn't say shit. I'm still arguing with the big girl, and then my kid basically made their food fast and was like, get your food and get the fuck out of here. So that's how I'm like, yeah, y'all get the fuck out of my motherfucking store. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And he didn't pop no shit, y'all. He didn't pop no shit. And honestly, I wasn't even going to say I was arguing with that bitch. I'm just basically telling her, girl, I don't give a fuck about shit you're talking about. Me and him fought. My eye was black. I think it was this eye, y'all. I really think it was this eye. Like, that bitch was black for a long time. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in to this. I'm a whole different person now. That's why I like to talk about these experiences and talk about these things, because I do not put my hands on people no more. I do not like to get into no confrontations or no scruffles. That was literally the last fight of mine that was like one-on-one. Like, I done got into some other fights to where, like, my friends was fighting and I didn't like the outcome of what they was doing to my friends, so I had to a couple motherfuckers in the back end side of their head. But, you know, like, as far as me, no, I don't scuffle, I don't tussle, I don't do that. Y'all see me. Come on, man, be for real. What do I look like fighting somebody? But thank you guys for tuning into this video. I really do appreciate y'all for kicking it with me, chatting it up with me. Drop some comments, like this video, subscribe to my channel, bro. Subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? Be for real with yourself. What are you doing? Stay with me. If you lost me, you lost me. But if you're with me, you're with me. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Bye.